What's up, guys? Today we will be predicting UFC Fight Night London. It's a tremendous card, in my opinion. Excuse me. It's a tremendous card. I mean, even the prelim right here of Guram versus Fernandes and Nathan Fletcher. I mean, you got some real good fights on here, but I think this is an excellent card. Way better than UFC 312. But anyways, let's just get right into it. Guram Kutateledze versus Cal Fernandes. Fernandes is very good. They're both coming off of wins. I'm somebody who's always like Guram for some reason. I've always just been a Guram enjoyer. I'm going to go Guram Kutateledze, you know. I think he's got a good amount of experience. I think he's a crafty vet. I think he's a bit crafty. He's got the experience. His striking ain't too bad. He was getting kind of pieced up against, what's the guy with the tattoos? Fucking Jordan Vucenic, who's also on this card. Vucenic was kind of piecing him up at times in that fight, though, I'm not going to lie, which is why I might go Vucenic later, but we'll get to that. But still, I think his grappling is going to be like that fight. His grappling is going to be good enough to hold Fernandes down. He's got really good cardio as well. Like, his cardio against Vucenic was pretty good, which is kind of what got him to win that fight. Whereas I feel like Vucenic kind of slowed down a little bit, and Guram just has tremendous cardio. I think Fernandes is good, but I think Guram has faced better comp. And I'm going to go Guram Kutateledze in this one. I think he's got this one in the bag, as the kids say. Nathan Fletcher versus Colin Loughran. He's got a crazy name. He's coming off of a Jake Hadley loss. So he lost to Jake Hadley. I want to be a UFC fighter. And then you got this guy. Nathan Fletcher's coming off of a win September, so he's been a little bit more active. He's 9-1. I think I'm gonna go Nathan Fletcher. He's in the UK, you know. He's gonna have the fans cheering for him. I think I'm gonna go Nathan Fletcher. Colin Loughran is good, but like Jake Hadley, really? Jake Hadley, come on, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna go Nathan Fletcher by decision. I'm also going Guram by decision, by the way, if I didn't say that. So let's get to a women's fight. We got an Indian versus an Irish. Hello, sir. Pooja Tomar. She's coming off of a pretty good win. Her last fight was in June. What the hell has she been so inactive for? Shauna Bannon. She's coming off of a win, to be fair. So they're both coming off of wins. They're both coming off of fighting around the same time. I might go Pooja Tomar, you know. She just might have a little bit more aggression, more pressure. I could just see her just pushing the pace a little bit more than Shauna Bannon. It's women's MMA, guys. What are we doing here? I'm going to go Pooja Tomar by decision, as always. Christian Leroy Duncan versus Andre Pulyaev. Pulyaev, I believe this is his debut, right? Yeah, this is his UFC debut. He's 1-0-0. Jesus, I don't know how he's... maybe he's from like the Contender Series maybe or something, but Pulyaev, and he's facing Chris Leroy Duncan, who is coming off of a loss to Gregory Rodriguez. He's 10-2 though. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, Gregory Rodriguez, I don't think is bad. I know he just got dusted in his last fight. I'm gonna go Christian Leroy Duncan. I don't know anything about this Pulyaev guy. He's making his debut. Leroy Duncan he's got good striking. I know he just got lost to Rodriguez, but I trust Christian Leroy Duncan than some debuting fucking Russian. So yeah, my main event: Slick Mick Porkin versus Marcin Tybura. This is a good fight. This is a good fight, and it's on the prelims, which you could have put this on the main card, but this is actually pretty tricky because Tybura is not shit. But I don't think Mick Porkin is shit, but he's like a decent boxing heavyweight. He's got good striking. Good striking for a heavyweight. You know, his last knockout was pretty impressive. He's slick Mick Porkin. Tybura is coming off of, he destroyed the knees. I think he beat what the fuck is that guy's name? The one, what's his name? Sergey Spivak. Yeah, he beat Sergey Spivak, I think, before that. But Mick Porkin, this is like a bit of a jump up. I mean, he's number 13. He's fighting all the way up to number 8. it's just a tough. Mick Parkin's the underdog as well, I believe. That's what that means when it says plus. Shit, man. I don't know. This is actually a really weird fight to pick. I might go Mick Parkin. No, I might go Tybura, I might go Tybura. I just think he might just out-grapple Mick Parkin. But Mick Parkin could catch him. That's the thing. Like, Mick Parkin could actually catch him. I might go Mick Parkin, I might go Mick Parkin. I don't trust Tybura to just be good for 3 rounds. And I feel like Mick Parkin's good enough. He trains with Aspinall, who's already smoked Marcin Tybura. And I think Mick Parkin is going to knock out Tybura in the first round. I don't know. Maybe this is like a weird pick. I know it's an underdog pick. I'm going to go Mick Parkin. Fuck it. Hometown boy. This is like, it's a bit of a jump up, but I don't know. I just don't rate Tybura. I know he's being like Sergey Spivak and Janata Deniz, but it's like, who cares? I don't know. Those guys are like just fat heavyweights. They're all fat at the end of the day, but I'm going to go Mick Parkin. I'm going to go Mick Parkin. I don't know. I feel like if anyone, okay, think about it. If anyone's going to make improvements in between fights, who's more likely to improve, Tybura or Parkin? He's younger than Tybura. I'm going to go Mick Parkin. If I first round knockout, who cares? Fuck. Loughran Kavanagh versus Felipe dos Santos. I believe Kavanagh is coming off of a loss to... Oh, no, he's coming off of a win, actually. November was his last fight, which is good. So he's pretty active. He's 8-0-0. Felipe is coming off of a loss, I believe, to Andre Lima, I believe is his name, or something Lima. He's also pretty active. He last fought in September. I'm going to go Loughran Kavanagh. I just think Dos Santos is good. He's tough. He's very tough. He's very durable, but I think Kavanagh is just more technical. I think he just puts it together a little bit better. I think Dos Santos is good, but I don't know. I don't think he's that level. And Kavanagh, obviously, they're both unranked, but I think Loughran Kavanagh is just that much better. So I'm going to pick him by maybe decision. I'll go decision. Dos Santos is tough. He's not going to get finished, I don't think, but he could. He could get finished. Jai Herbert, the only guy to drop Ilia Topuria, versus Chris Padilla. Chris Padilla is coming off of a win to Rong Zhu, I believe is his name. I think is his name, or maybe I'm just racist. And Jai Herbert is coming off of a win as well. But August 3rd is, bro, how much is this guy a millionaire? Like, what, dude? His last fight was in August of last year. Like, it's almost, I don't know. I think MMA fighters are overpaid, but Chris Padilla, Jai Herbert. This is tough. August, man. Why is he fighting in August? His last fight was in August. Chris Padilla is coming off of a win. They're both coming off of wins. Padilla's more active, but his record ain't the best. He's 15-6. I might go I kind of want to go Jai Herbert. He's coming off of a win, but August 13-5. He's been knocked out before. I might go Chris Padilla. I don't really rate these guys very highly. I'll go Padilla. I'll go Chris Padilla by decision. I'll go maybe he could get a finish, but I'll go decision. All right, I think we're on the main card now. Nathaniel Wood versus Morgan Charriere. This one's tough. This is one of those close ones. I think that Nathaniel Wood is an underdog. I think so. Unless I'm mixing it up. You guys got to let me know in the comments. Plus means underdog, right? So I'm going to go Nathaniel Wood. Here's why. Nathaniel Wood is good. He's very good. He's very technical. He's very slick. He's got good power. You saw that in his last fight, or I believe 2 fights ago. Or he doesn't have the best finishing ability, though, unfortunately. Like, sometimes he has like a finished guy right there, and he kind of just doesn't end up finishing him. Like, I feel like, who was his last opponent? It was Pineda, right? Is it Daniel Pineda? He could have finished Daniel Pineda, bro. He could have finished him. But, like, also Pineda is tough, but he beat his ass. And a lot of Nathaniel Wood's losses are close. Like, a lot of his losses are close fights. Charriere is good. I think he's coming off of a finish, and I think it was the first round he actually got a finish. But 20-10 is not a bad record. Morgan Charriere is good. He's very good, but I just think Nathaniel Wood is just a little bit more technical than him, and I don't think he's going to get like sparked on the feet. He could get hurt at some point in this fight. I'm going to say Nathaniel Wood by a very, very close decision. It could even be one of those where people are like, oh, they robbed Morgan Charriere, but Nathaniel Wood, I think it's going to be a really, really close fight. Both guys are really great strikers, but I'm going to go Nathaniel Wood, I think. Charriere is good, but it's just like, I don't know. Nathaniel Wood is just that much better, I feel like. It's very close, though. Jordan Vucenic versus Chris Duncan. I might go Jordan Vucenic. I think I'm going to go Jordan Vucenic on this one. Chris Duncan is good. He's coming off of a win. But again, like I said earlier, Vucenic looked great in his last fight. Even though he lost to Guram, he was piecing him up a lot. And yeah, he did slow down, but man, I don't know. Duncan's coming off of a win, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go Vucenic. I don't care. I'm going Vucenic. I think he could actually stop this guy, Chris Duncan. Chris Duncan is good, but and obviously he's coming off of a win. But I just think Vucenic is just a really vicious striker, man. Really good striker. I think he's got good power. I'm gonna go Jordan Vucenic, but it's oh my god, that stutter was crazy. It's close. It's close. Let's just say that. Molly McCann versus Alexia Thainara. I believe this is Thainara's debut. I'll go Molly McCann. I think they're kind of giving her a can. And I think Thainara is like, 10-0, I think. I believe she's 11-1. So she's on a 9-fight win streak. But it's women's MMA. So I'm just going to go Molly McCann by like ground and pound TKO or something in like the second round. I don't know. Molly McCann, she's not high level at all, but she has only kind of lost to decent fighters. Like I think she lost to Bruna Brazil, and she's coming off of a loss, right? To be fair, Molly McCann, she's coming off of a loss to, why is it not loading? To Bruna Brazil. I like Bruna Brazil, but she's also not really good herself. I'll go Molly McCann. It's women's MMA, bro. Come on. I'll go Molly McCann, fucking second round TKO. Gunnar Nelson, Kevin Holland. I'm going Gunnar Nelson. This is one I'm pretty confident in, to be honest with you. Of any of the fights, like of the main 3 fights that we're about to get to, this is the one I'm the most confident in my pick. I'm going Gunnar Nelson. I think Gunnar Nelson, I just don't think Kevin Holland is good. Like, he's making such a quick turnaround. His last fight was, I believe, in January. Like, literally, his last fight was in January. We're in March. He's already fighting again. And it's like, and he's moving down in weight as well. And in my opinion, it's like, if he's going to make improvements, you're not going to make improvements in 2 months. You're just not. So he's not going to really be improving from his last fight. And I think Gunnar Nelson, I know he's very inactive. He's been gone for like 2 years, almost 2 years. But this guy just shows up, wins, and then dips again. I just think Gunnar Nelson, which, can we talk about the fact that this guy's from Iceland and he has an accent, but he has the most American name ever. His name is Gunnar Nelson, but he's like some European guy from... Dude, let's see. His last one was against Brian Barberena. I think he finished him in the first round, but it was in March of 2023. Even still, I don't think Kevin Holland is good. I don't think he has the right mentality right now, and I think he's just gonna lose this one by first round. I'll go rear naked choke. Dude, Kevin Holland, like, he doesn't really spark people. He just doesn't. He has good power, but he doesn't apply it. Like, he hasn't applied it in a very, very, very long time. I think his last finish, at least from a striking perspective, his last finish was against I want to say it was Santiago Ponzinibbio. I think was the last guy he like finished or like knocked out or TKO'd, whatever. I think he dropped like Tim Means, but even Tim Means got takedowns on him. He struggled with Tim Means. Like, I'm going Gunnar Nelson, man. I think Gunnar Nelson is just gonna be a little bit stronger, you know. Like Kevin Holland moving down in weight. I mean, realistically, he should be a welterweight. He doesn't look like flabby at middleweight, to be fair, but he shouldn't be a middleweight. He should just be a welterweight. Gunnar Nelson is good. even though he shows up once every 2 years. I'm going to go Gunnar Nelson, though. Kevin Holland just struggles too much with grapplers. Gunnar Nelson's a good grappler. He can get submissions. He's got good jiu-jitsu. He gets takedowns when he goes for them. And Kevin Holland, it's just going to be one of those where he's just too tentative on the feet. Unless Kevin Holland comes out here and just starts fighting like, I don't even know who's like someone who just goes forward. I don't know, fucking Gregory Rodriguez, who goes forward. I don't know. If he just starts fighting like crazy, just going forward, trying to get a finish, like maybe he'll get it, but no, bro. He's going to get double-legged, and then Nelson will eventually find the choke, and then Kevin Holland will probably just be cut by the UFC. He'll be sent to GFL. Sorry, but okay. I'm picking Gunnar Nelson first round, rear naked choke. Carlos Ulberg versus Jan Blachowicz, or Jan Blachowicz, however you say his name. I'm a massive Jan Blachowicz fan. Since before I've been doing MMA YouTube, I've been a Jan Blachowicz fan. I love Jan Blachowicz. But Carlos Ulberg is on... He's on a good set of wins, but he doesn't have any super impressive wins. His most impressive wins are like, he knocked out Alonzo Menifield, but then he took fucking Volkan Ozdemir to a decision. You know what I mean? It's like... Whereas Jan Blachowicz, he is coming off of a lot of surgeries. He's coming off of the Pereira fight, which he looked good in, and it was a razor-close fight. Initially, like all week, I was going Carlos Ulberg, but it's this... You know what? Seeing Rafael Fiziev come back and look as good as he did against Gaethje, I'm going Jan Blachowicz. By fraud check, 29-28. I think Ulberg is going to win the first round pretty well. He's going to come out, he should come out strong. But then again, he doesn't really fight like that, though. You know, Ulberg, he only knocked out Menifield because Menifield was, like, just going forward, like, just wildly swinging. Ulberg is not somebody that... Ulberg is fine just, like, outpointing you to a decision. That's what he kind of does. You know? Whereas I feel like if you're going to try to do that and play the leg kicking game, the jabbing game with Blachowicz, he's a better striker than Ulberg. I mean, even in the Pereira fight, that version of Jan Blachowicz is better than this version of Ulberg, in my opinion. Because I think Pereira just knocks out Ulberg in like 2 rounds, personally. But maybe not, because look what Ankalaev did, so who knows at this point. But still, like, I think Jan is just... He's a smarter fighter. He has more experience. I think 3 rounds actually helps him because he's not the younger guy, so he doesn't have the gas tank of probably Ulberg. Even though Ulberg is not shown to have like an insane gas tank or anything. Like, bro, he had a close fight with Volkan Ozdemir. I didn't like that, bro. I didn't like that you're having close fights. Volkan Ozdemir should have got knocked out by Ulberg, and that was like a razor close fight. Like, let's compare. Ulberg had a razor-close fight with Volkan Ozdemir. Jan Blachowicz had a razor-close fight with Alex Pereira. Like, the level in comp that these guys have been facing and have lost to, like, well, I believe Ulberg has lost in the UFC. I think he's been knocked out before, like, a couple of years ago. And I don't think Blachowicz is going to knock him out. But Blachowicz has really only lost to guys like Ankalaev, Pereira. I think Thiago Santos knocked him out many years ago, but, you know, he's really only beaten good competition, and he's knocked out a lot of guys, man, a lot of good guys, too. I know he knocked out Luke Rockhold, who's like, who hasn't knocked out Luke Rockhold? But, you know, come on. Like, I'm going to pick Jan Blachowicz. He's just craftier, he's smarter, he's older, which will actually help him because I just think the leg kicks, he's a better leg kicker than Ulberg. Even though he's had the surgeries, man, I don't know. I trust him a little more. Even though he's 41, 40-something, I don't think Ulberg is high level, man. I really don't. This is a big jump up in competition. I know Ulberg is number 6 ranked, which is impressive, but like it's not like he's been like facing guys like Ankalaev, Yuri, Jamal Hill, Khalil Roundtree. He's really only been facing guys like Alonzo Menifield, and he was supposed to fight Anthony Smith. So Ulberg versus Jan Blachowicz this is a big jump up in comp, and I'm going to pick Jan Blachowicz to beat him via 29-28 decision. He's going to outpoint him. He's going to put the pressure a little more, and he could mix in grappling as well, but I don't see that too much, but he could. especially if things get dicey on the feet. I'm going Jan Blachowicz in this one. Another one that is a really close one, Sean Brady versus Leon Edwards. Sean Brady is actually the favorite, I believe, which is pretty funny. I'm going Sean Brady, I think. Like most people I've seen have picked Leon Edwards. Most people. And I get it. Because Leon is more proven. He's faced better comp. I don't know. I don't trust Leon Edwards to... I don't trust Leon Edwards to go out there and... Bro, he was coping about the Bilal Muhammad loss. He was like, I beat Bilal 10 out of 10 times. I only lost him because it was at 5 a.m. I'm like, bro, so that's the kind of mindset of a guy who just doesn't, like, he's not making those improvements. He's not looking at himself like, oh, damn, I did pretty bad in that Bilal fight. No, he's just like, he's coping about the loss, and I don't trust that. And I know this is short notice for Sean Brady, but he's been definitely prepared for a fight. He definitely has been waiting to fight. He's been in shape. And he's definitely known, like, all right, I might have to step in for one of these fights because there's been a lot of big welterweight fights happening. Like, obviously, it was supposed to be JDM Leon, and Bilal was supposed to fight soon. And he's been ready, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I just think Sean Brady, I just think his grappling is good. He's got decent pressure. His striking is not the best. It's not as good as Bilal's, I don't think. Maybe, though. I mean, he's what, 32? Leon's 33, so I'm not going to use the age thing, but even still, man, Sean Brady at 32 is probably making more improvements than Leon, because, yeah, Leon's 33, but at this point, he probably is like, all right, my game is good enough. I won the belt. Like, I've beaten good names. Yeah, bro, and look at the fight Leon had with Colby Covington as well, because people are going to say, oh, but Bilal, Bilal he mixed in the striking pretty well, and it was a close fight with Bilal. It was 3-2 Bilal, and Leon did good in the 5th round. And yeah, but bro, like, look at that fight with Colby Covington. Colby Covington had 1 foot. He wasn't pushing the pace at all, and Leon just outpointed him outside. Like, that was the most boring fight of the year, bro. When that fight happened, what was that? 2 years ago? A year ago? I'm gonna pick Sean Brady, man. I think current Sean Brady is better than current Colby Covington. And, bro, you took Colby Covington to a decision. And at times, I don't think he got taken down by Colby, but Colby had 1 foot, bro. Sean Brady is better than Colby Covington in 2025, Usman, the trilogy fight with Usman was kind of close with Leon as well. I think Sean Brady's better than that version of Usman. I think so. I mean... There is also a lot to be said. Like, Sean Brady is coming off of a Gilbert Burns win. It's not like the most impressive win, but he did look good in that fight, as boring as it was. I'm going to go Sean Brady. I think he can just push a pace better. I don't trust Leon Edwards, bro. I don't. His IQ is not the best. I did a whole separate video on that. His IQ isn't the best. His fight IQ, I mean, outside of the ring or outside of the cage, I don't know. But his fight IQ isn't the best. I think Sean Brady is going to be able to just grapple him a little bit. And I wouldn't say like ragdoll him, but he'll be able to hold him down. It'll be a bit boring. It'll be a very boring Sean Brady, probably 4-1, 3-2 decision. It'll be, I don't know, man. He's going to be making improvements on the feet. It's not like he's not going to improve. There's no way Sean Brady can improve on the feet. I know he didn't look the best. I know he got TKO'd by Bilal Muhammad, but that was a while ago by this point. Like, he's coming off of, 2 or 3 wins since that fight. I'm picking Sean Brady. I trust Sean Brady in between fights to make improvements more than I trust Leon Edwards, who's kind of just like, he is what he is. He's 33 again. Like, his style is what it is now. He's a good kickboxer who's got solid takedown and takedown defense, but I think Sean Brady he's gonna been making improvements. His pressure is decent. I don't trust Leon Edwards. I'm sorry, so I'm gonna go Sean Brady. I don't know how he's a favorite. But let me know what your guys' predictions are. This one was pretty hard. I mean, the co-main event, that one's one I had to think about for like the whole week. But I ended up settling on Jan Blachowicz. Sean Brady. I was going to go Leon, but I don't rate Leon that highly. And then obviously Gunnar Nelson, that's an easy pick. So make sure you guys like and sub. The membership in the description is also, you can join that if you want. If you don't, whatever. See you guys. Peace.